Indian education creates good student but not confident communicators.
It is because parents are more obsessed about marks. So every parent was telling their kid, नाक मत कटवा देना, marks अच्छी लेके आना. Because we are.
Sir, मेरी इंटरव्यू है, मेरी इंग्लिश को ठीक करना है. So is English only important for getting interview?
Our degree can get us into an interview, but my communication skill will get me.
What brings confidence? Communication brings confidence, or confidence brings good communication?
If we ask Elon Musk, he'll directly say, we are going to Mars and I've already started the process. That is his confidence. And that is why he is able to communicate that.
I found common in every guest, they all talk about mentor.
Yes, mentor is very important. It is like they will show us the mirror.
But I can practice through ChatGPT, I can practice through AI, I can practice through YouTube videos also.
Yes, we can practice.
I personally believe that everything starts with confidence. Students, that if you are giving your 100%,
yes,
I will make you ready. You will definitely speak English. You will be an amazing communicator. Are you guaranteeing me that I'll be speaking English? I'll be so confident. Let me ask you a question. I have seen many students or any employees in the organization. If you see their academics results, they have got a very good marks in the subject. But if any student is getting good marks in subject, then why that person is actually scared during his or her interview? मतलब एक इंसान इंग्लिश में अच्छा है, सब्जेक्ट उसकी अच्छी है, बट जब वो इंटरव्यू देने जाता है तब वो नर्वस हो जाता है. In the contrary, I have seen many average English, scorer, जिसको इंग्लिश में average marks आई है, but when he goes for the interview, they actually, I would say, they rock the floor. They become the leader, they become the influencer. Why does it happen? Is there any difference between academics score and academics English and between, corporate English? क्या एक school English or school communication or office communication, we call it corporate communication, में कोई difference है? आज बात करेंगे इसी के बारे में. Welcome to the सुभाष कार्तिक शो. मैं हूं सुभाष कार्तिक, और हाँ, इस शो में हम बात करते हैं कम्युनिकेशन के ऊपर, आर्ट ऑफ टॉकिंग वेल के ऊपर, कॉन्फिडेंस के ऊपर, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के ऊपर. सो हेलो, इफ यू आर स्टक, because if you feel that if your personality is not powerful, if you feel that your communication is not effective, follow our channel, the Subhash Kartik Show. और आज हमारे साथ जो गेस्ट हैं, she is Vinita Khatwani ma'am.
Hello sir.
एक बात मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, Vinita ma'am has been giving training to corporates, executives, even entrepreneurs, business people, and you will not believe it, she has been training for last 20 years. 20 years हो गए आपके?
Yes.
Oh my God. So आज we all are going to listen something really powerful from Vinita Khatwani ma'am.
Hello sir. Hello everyone.
Thank you for joining this show.
Thank you for inviting me on the show, sir.
So ma'am, you are from which city?
I am from Ulhasnagar.
Okay, and
Kalyan.
And I want to ask you a very, very genuine, very authentic question. Why do you coach people?
It's like training is my passion.
Okay.
So I have been in this field, and previously I was working in the corporate field too.
Wow.
There too I was training, but that was totally a different kind of a training which was happening, different strata of people. After that I started coaching.
You actually love this profession?
Yes, I love this profession, teaching, the transformations which happen. I love to see when kids come back to me, people come back to me telling that what are the changes they are seeing in themselves.
Wow.
And I am very happy to see that.
Wow. So चलिए विनीता मैम, एक question है आपके लिए. Many people they say that my English is good. So what is good? मतलब what is good English? मतलब English that sounds good और इंग्लिश दैट ब्रिंग्स प्रोग्रेस इन करियर. मतलब इंग्लिश गुड होने का मतलब क्या है? जो सुनने में अच्छा है या सच में जो प्रोग्रेस दे सकता है?
Bit of both. It's like English should sound impressive. Good is it should sound impressive.
Okay.
Not necessarily the heavyweight vocabulary is used, the accent is used kind of a thing, but it should be impressive. It should be like keeping it simple, understandable. And for progress also, that is very important, because communication skills helps us to put our point through. If I am explaining something and if I am weak in communication skill, I won't be able to put up across my thoughts very clearly. So, uske liye communication skills ke liye English has to be good.
But many people, they actually want to speak stylish, stylish English. So, kya English is actually about style, or it's more about effective, powerful?
No, it is not about style, it is about authenticity.
Authenticity.
Authenticity is very important, because see, when I tell you, if we talk about campus English, about the kids, yes, they can have some style, some flair of speaking kind of a thing.
Okay.
But once you are in corporate level, their style won't work. It will be simple English, but very prominent words. You should be able to put up, when you are in a meeting, you are presenting something, you have to keep it very clear so that people are able to understand what you are trying to say. At that time, style will not work. Heavyweight vocabulary won't work, because people are not able to understand that. Then again, that won't sound as a good English at that time. It may sound impressive, but not good English.
So when we speak English, it should sound clear also.
Yes.
And concise.
Yes.
Right? I should not speak too much.
True. Very true. Confidence, clarity, concise, all these things are very important. Persuasion is very important. We should be able to persuade the people about what we are talking about.
Okay. Okay. So we'll talk about persuasion also.
Yes.
But I want to ask you, most of us, we studied English for 15 years actually. Then why do we freeze during interviews and meetings? Why do we get freezed?
See, the English which we have learned for 15 years is a language. It's not a skill. We have learned syllabus of English. Now, for example, if I tell someone to write a letter to the editor complaining about roads, students will be able to do that because they are learning that at school.
Okay.
Nobody is telling them how to negotiate your salary, how to speak in front of the strangers, how to have a small talk. Nobody is explaining that. So that is where our training will come across.
Okay. So, so those who come to your trainings, are they, what are the levels of those students?
The students who coming to us from campus English to corporate English, if they want to move it. In campus English, they were learning that as a language. They were not learning that as a skill. Once they are in corporates, they have to learn that as a skill. So at that time, our training will come across.
Skill. What is skill?
Skill is something which can be developed.
Which can be practiced also?
Which can be practiced, yes. And a daily practice is needed for that. They need a mentor for that. They need daily practice for that. They need someone who should be able to point out what are the things they are doing wrong.
Okay.
That is a skill.
Okay. एक controversial question है.
Okay.
Okay. Do companies hire employees with good English, or do they hire employees who are super confident?
I'll start with one example. Our iconic SRK.
SRK.
Shah Rukh Khan. When he entered industry, he didn't had conventional looks. He was not a TDH, tall, dark, handsome kind of fellow. But when he opens his arms wide, the whole nation noticed that as a love sign. Now everybody associates that as this is how the love looks like. So that is very important. Being super confident is very important. We can train them for all the things, but the confidence, the clarity, they should have that while they are speaking.
So how come that confidence come?
When somebody is there to point out their mistakes, when somebody is explaining them and they are practicing daily, they will develop confidence.
Okay. Okay, we are talking about classroom English and corporate English. What is classroom English?
again the same thing. The classroom English will be when I am told to write something, the letters I am able to write, information transfers I am able to do, report writing I am able to do, I am able to do all those things. But when in real life I am coming, when I am going for corporate jobs, they are not asking me to write anything. I have to speak at that particular time. So corporate English is more of speaking, whereas classroom English was more of writing. So that is a big difference which will come in corporate English.
And I'm telling you, there are many employees, they actually work very hard, but they don't speak. Maybe they are very introvert.
Yes.
They just feel that if I work, that is enough. I don't need to speak that I'm doing so good. Is it important to make your work speak?
Of course, work will not speak for itself. We have to hand over the mic.
We have to speak for our work,
We
right?
have to speak, yes. Even if I am working at the back door, I am writing hundreds of emails, my boss is not going to notice me at all. That what is the work which I am doing at back door. Till the time they know that what are the work we are doing it. And for that in the presentations, we should be able to handle the mic and speak for ourselves. So work will never speak. Again, that speaking skills will come in the picture at that time. Writing emails is something else. They can write because they have learned that. But speaking for themselves, they have to learn that in corporate English.
So for speaking skills, do I have to have 100% grammar perfection?
Now, this is something, a question worth giving a thought, whether grammar should be perfect. Yes, I can say grammar is like a packaging tool. Communication is the product.
Okay.
Both are important. Now, grammar is like an engine, but nobody buys car to admire engine. So, we have to drive the car. So, we have to learn that skill. So, grammar has to be good, need not get to be perfect. So, if grammar is good, communication skills will sound good. Having said that, I don't mean that pointing out what is noun, what is verb kind of a thing in corporate level.
True.
So, it is like if I am able to draft something, if I am able to speak for myself, if I am able to put across thoughts, that much grammar is enough.
Okay. What is the biggest mistake learners make while trying to speak English?
They are trying to be perfect all the time.
Yeah.
Nobody can be flawless. So, even while we are speaking, we can never be flawless. Consider it any time of the day, any situation. There will be some flaws, we will learn with that. With every mistake we learn. It's very easy to point out mistakes of other people.
True.
It's
Yes.
very difficult to practice on our own. So, again we need mentor for that. The mentor will help us.
I've seen, there are several guests who came to my podcast. Of course, every guest is different. Every guest, they think in a different way. But one thing, what I found common in every guest, they all talk about mentor.
Yes. On a lighter note, it can be because we are in training business.
No.
I will always emphasize on having a mentor. But having said that, mentor is very important. It is like they will show us the mirror. They will show us what actually is important.
But I can practice through ChatGPT, I can practice through AI, I can practice through YouTube videos also.
Yes, we can practice through YouTube videos, but it is like, take an example of mirror at our home. We all have mirror at home. If
Yeah.
I am seeing in that mirror, I can see where I am looking good, in which angle I am looking bad. But mirror will not explain me about my flaws. It can show me my flaws. It cannot explain me in details. So for that, again, there can be different types of classes which I can attend. So at that time, mirror showing work will be done by the mentor. Mentor will tell me where I am going wrong. So that's why mentor is very important. They will walk with me.
True. Yes. Do you agree that Indian education creates good student but not confident communicators?
Again, one more controversial question I should say. It is because parents are more obsessed about marks.
Yeah.
They want that students should always have, they want their child as a status symbol, as a trophy. I'll give you one example. Recently I saw one video. In that it was shown that when parents were coming to drop the kids, at the examination center. So every parent was telling their kid, नाक मत कटवा देना, marks अच्छी लेके आना, तुझे PS लेके देंगे. This rewarding system is always there in India.
Yeah.
Now when principal of that school saw this happening, what she did was, she assembled all the parents in one particular room.
Okay.
And told parents, you will be given the same question paper as your kid is writing.
Oh.
Yes. So now when all parents were given the same question paper, they were in the pressure to perform. At that time they realized what exam pressure is.
Okay.
So that is what we are creating, good students, because we are forcing them for good marks. We don't want them to be good communicators. That good communication skills comes once they are out of the school and they are entering into college, and after college into corporate sector. At that time every parent awakes to this communication skill kind of a thing. Then they come to us that now we want our kids to be good communicators.
Actually, and I'm telling you, there are many call that I get. They say that sir, मेरी interview है, मेरी English को ठीक करना है.
Yes.
So is English only important for getting interview, selection? Is it only made for interview that we need English?
No, our degree can get us into an interview, but my communication skill will get me a job offer.
Okay, no, but my question is the fight ends when I'm selected?
No, not at all. After that, once you are selected, you are working with some company, they will always want you to be a great communicator, and also you will want to get promoted in that company. You don't want to get stuck up at one level. So again, for promotions, for the different things which are happening in the company, to put my point across, having a chai time, a small chat during chai time, at that time also English comes important.
Absolutely. It's not about English, it's about communication.
Communicating, yes.
It's actually very important, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, imagine two employees are speaking in the same meeting. Okay, one sounds like a student, the others sound like a professional. What are the visible differences?
Visible differences will be, if someone is sounding like a student, they will be referring more of PPT slides. They will be looking at the slides and explaining something. So that is like a PPT show running, and whatever is written on the slide, they will explain to us. Professional will be calm, composed, and very thorough about the topic on which they are going to speak.
Okay.
They don't need the slides, and they have already prepared for that. Their homework is always done.
Okay.
That is professionalism.
How much body language comes into picture?
Very important. Good. That is very nice point you have taken up. Body language is very important when we are speaking in front of the audience, when we are in the meeting. The person who is student-like communicator, they will not bother about their appearance. They may not dress up according to that. But the person who is professional will always be ready for that.
Actually, and I have come to know that, we always discuss this, language actually has 7% efficiency, where body language is 55%.
Yes, absolutely. Body language is very important. My wrong body language may give wrong signals, even if I am communicating it very good.
Yes.
The body language should be positive. See, it is not about how I am sounding. It is about how I am making other person feel when that person is with me. So that is also very important. And at that time, our body language becomes very crucial.
Okay. Okay, so can you give example of classroom English versus corporate English? Okay, for example, I'm going to speak some classroom English phrases. You can convert them into corporate.
Okay, sir.
Okay, the project is complete.
We have met the deadline.
Okay. Oh, we have met the deadline. That's amazing. There is a problem.
Some issue has come up.
Some issue has come up. Okay. There's a very easy word, I don't know.
In corporate English, we never say I don't know. It will be like, I look into the matter.
I'll look into the matter in a very positive way.
Yeah.
Very good. sometimes we say, no, I don't think that's correct.
No, it is like I'll revert it to you whenever I know more things about this thing. It's like we are always in corporate English, we have to be positive and we have to see that if we are telling something that we don't know about this thing, it may come across as a wrong signal. It will be, I will get back to you.
Okay. Okay, sometimes we say, I completed the work.
Again the same thing, I have met the deadline.
Okay, okay, fine, I got it. I did not complete the project. Suppose I did not meet the deadline. So,
I missed the timeline.
I missed the timeline.
Yes.
Please do the needful. This is a very famous word we most of the time we use.
Yes, please do the needful.
How?
So, it is like we say, please do the needful. It's taught in classroom English.
That's
that
what.
is the last statement of the letter which normally students write. So, it
Yes.
is like kindly do this. The things are mentioned already. It's not please do the needful. Kindly you have to complete these work by 3 p.m. today. So, it's a proper timeline given in the corporate
Okay,
English.
so it should be clear and it
Again,
should have a deadline.
Deadline. So, it is like when we are saying please do the needful, it is taught in the classroom English. That is the last line of the letter which they are told.
True.
Normally the students are told. Whereas professionals will say kindly do this thing by 3 p.m. today. So, it is a proper statement with clarity. The clear instructions are there in the statement.
So, the clarity is very
Clarity
important.
is very important, yes.
Okay. Vinita ma'am, if corporate English had a dustbin and you have to throw some phrases जो corporate में नहीं चलता है, so what could be those phrases?
The two most relevant words which I will throw is just and only, the first of all.
Just.
I just did this thing. No need to say just. I did this. I wrote this letter yesterday only. Why only? I wrote this letter yesterday. So,
Okay.
these are the two words which first I will throw it in the dustbin. There can be many like actually, basically, but those are the words which people use it as fillers many times. So, in the beginning they can use it, but gradually they have to learn to speak without using fillers. At that time actually will also be one of the word which has to be thrown in the dustbin.
Can poor communication silently kill our promotion or our reputation or our opportunities? Even when we do actually excellent work, but can communication kill our promotion?
Yes, I will take an example on this. For example, there are two people.
Okay.
One is Amit, one is Neha.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what is Amit is speaking is very softly, but Neha is very confident while she speaks. Amit reads from the slides. Neha comes as a person who is always prepared for the presentations, very confident. Amit sounds very cold. Neha sounds very warm.
Okay.
So, from these two examples you can understand that if next time the opportunity for tech lead comes up, who will be selected? Of course, Neha, because she has come across as a confident person. Amit was also doing the same thing, the same content, same thing, but the way he was putting across the content was not of the leader.
Okay.
So, he will still be in the corporate world, but for promotion he has to work more.
Look, cold and warm. How can a communication be cold? Can you show any example?
Yes, cold means without any expressions, without body language, which you told.
Oh.
It's 55% which is there.
Yes.
So, that is cold. Warm means with open gestures, using body language. So, that is needed when we are in the corporate things. When we are in the meetings, that warm language is all. Again, it will be the same thing how we are making people feel when they are with us. It is not only we are communicating, the people should feel comfortable when they are around us. And also they should look to us as a leader. There is a, can I give one more example?
Yeah, please,
sir?
please.
See, there is a difference between leader and manager. Manager only micromanages all the things. So, to be a leader, you have to lead. So, leading has to be by example. So, if Neha is doing something and she has open gestures, she is doing that warm talk with everyone, so she will always be a leader. Amit is not doing all those things. He is still communicating, but he is very cool. He has close gestures, he is not doing anything while he is talking, so that will come. that will be a hindrance in his promotion.
You want to say कि एक body language से इतना difference हो सकता है?
Yes, बहुत difference हो सकता है body language से, बहुत ज़्यादा.
My God. So, what role does confidence play in communication? Rather मैं आपसे थोड़ा सा इसको opposite way से पूछूंगा कि what brings confidence? Communication brings confidence or confidence brings good communication?
Confidence automatically brings good communication. Again, एक और example. Now, for example, if a regular person says that we are exploring new things, we are trying to do something new in our company, and if we ask Elon Musk, he'll directly say we are going to Mars and I've already started the process. That is his confidence, and that is why he is able to communicate that. In a cricket match, the normal cricketer will say, this time we didn't perform well. There was some and other thing is that the person will always point out to the problems, that these A, B, C were the problems, that's why we were not able to perform well this time. Whereas Virat Kohli will say, we will come back harder, you watch. So one is explaining, other is promising. So that is their confidence, communication go hand in hand.
Actually, I just want to give my example here. There are many students, they join our program and they ask that, sir, yes, I'm putting money onto your communication classes.
True.
Are you guaranteeing me that I'll be speaking English? I'll be so confident. Then I tell them that, are you not confident? So they also ask, sir, are you confident that you will make me a good confident? So I personally believe that everything starts with confidence.
Confidence, true.
If I know, I am very confident, I just tell my students that if you are giving your 100%,
yes,
I will make you ready.
Very true.
You will definitely speak English. You will be an amazing communicator.
Yes, of course. We have a proverb in English for that. Where there is will, there is way. It comes from that.
लेकिन आप ही सोचो, अगर कोई स्टूडेंट आता है और मुझसे पूछता है कि सर कैन आई स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, और एज अ कोच अगर मैं उसको ये बोलूँगा कि आई ट्राई माई लेवल बेस्ट, तो उसको वो खुद ही हार जाएगा, राइट? आई थिंक हियर द कोचेस has to
be confident.
Be confident,
yes,
right?
Yes, of course. They have to be confident enough that we can still some skills in this person.
Actually.
When they are starting with the first statement English, we can say them, you are already starting speaking English. Can I be able to speak English means what? You have already started with that.
Actually. This confidence it plays actually a big role.
Very, very important role, yes.
Okay, अब कुछ real corporate stories को बारे में बात करेंगे. Amongst the hundreds of students and professionals, आपने जिनको भी train किया है, जितना भी training आपने दिया है, can you share one transformation that made you realize that communication is not just a skill, it can change a person's identity?
There was a person, a mid-level manager kind of, in late 30s. Now, when I went into the room, before starting the training, we tell everyone that you introduce yourselves. And the condition was they didn't have to use their job title as an identity.
Okay.
So when that person was asked to introduce himself, he kept repeating his job title. I am senior head in operations. I am senior head in operations, kind of a thing. For example, I am Amit Patel. I am senior head in operations. And he was told, you don't have to give job title. At that time, he was giving a thought, and he told that since many years, this is the way I am introducing myself. So I have actually lost all other identities. So, and at that time he realized that how communication skills are important for his identity creation also. He should be able to introduce himself very well. So at that time he was so happy to attend that particular workshop, and at the end the way he introduced himself at the end of the workshop was absolutely great. Else he was having a closed body language and he was thinking what to say apart from my job title. So when he started identifying himself with all other things and the skills which helped him to put the thought across, made all the difference.
That's great. Many people say my work should speak for itself. in your experience, have you seen careers slow down because people expected their work to speak but never spoke for their work?
Again, one more example we'll take. See, words never speak for themselves. It is like they have to be given the mic.
True.
We'll take one example of reality show. There are many reality shows happening. For example, one MasterChef reality show. Not to offend anyone, it's like example that MasterChef reality show is going on. There are two people. They both have cooked biryani.
Cooked biryani.
Biryani.
Okay.
And both have cooked wonderful biryani. When the first person gave that biryani to judges, they were very happy with what the end result was. When the second person gave the biryani to judges, he added one statement. That person told, "This is my love letter to my grandma." And because of that one statement, judges started crying, the things became emotional and everything, and he won the contest. It was only the matter of one sentence. Both had cooked very well biryani. But again, that at that time also that communication skill held him.
So actually, whatever we speak, ऐसा नहीं कि शांति में बैठ के काम करें. If I am working, I should speak to my all the seniors. I have to. It's not that I'm showing off.
Yes.
Actually, I'm telling my boss that what I'm doing.
Yes, absolutely. Boss should know that what is going on in the organization. Everybody has to say that.
Anyway, boss को तो पता
रहता ही है,
but
but
it's
it is
very important that I go and tell my boss that what I'm doing.
Yes, absolutely. Boss knows everything, but it is like we should be able to communicate what we are doing.
Actually.
Else, how will boss know in a team who is working and what is the end product the team is giving me?
True. So Vinita ma'am, once someone identifies these communication gaps, अभी हमारे जो viewers हैं वो हमें सुन रहे हैं, they come to know कि क्या गलती हो रही है, हम बोल नहीं रहे हैं हम, right? We are focusing on grammar, vocabulary, but आज हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं कि समथिंग इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन योर ग्रामर एंड वोकैबुलरी एंड दैट इज योर वॉइस, दैट इज योर कॉन्फिडेंस, दैट इज योर आइडेंटिटी एंड दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो आज अगर किसी को लगता है कि मुझे चेंज होना है, आई वॉन्ट टू चेंज, सो दे नीड अ मेंटोर.
यस,
राइट,
दैट्स द फर्स्ट थिंग.
सो वो कैसे चेंज करेगा? उससे कोई ग्रुप सेशंस में जानी पड़ेंगी या दे शुड गो फॉर अ वन ऑन वन कोचिंग विद द mentor? What is right for that person?
It will be like what is the right starting point and what is the position on which they are.
Okay.
First example I'll take self-learning. Many people do self-learning. But the problem with self-learning is nobody is there to point out my mistakes at that time.
Okay.
Then I'll take group trainings. Group trainings are for the people who are already bit confident. They don't worry about Sharma ji ka beta sitting in a corner and complaining that मुझे ये नहीं आ रहा है and इसको ये नहीं आ रहा है. That person is already ready to face the crowd. So group sessions are for those people. But if a person is not confident enough, that person has to start from the beginning. He is already in the corporate world, but he is not ready to face the crowd that he is learning communication skills. So at that time, one-to-one session will be very important. So group sessions also help a lot. We can take example of English. Sridevi was learning English, but nobody. It was a group training, yes, and nobody from her family knew about that thing. Said one person was knowing it, but nobody other than that person was knowing that she is going through the training. Now that is because she was having an option of group training. If there's an option and she was ready to face the crowd, she took that. Now some other person, when the person is entering the room and seeing the crowd, they get that nahi humko to kuch bhi nahi aa raha hai kind of a thing. At that time, one-to-one training will be very important.
So any one-to-one coaching that you provide?
One-to-one coaching is like a sarthi. Sarthi. Like in Mahabharata we have seen that. Sarthi is someone who leads the way for us. So it will be a mentoring, the coaching in which they will not show us the way. They will walk the way with us.
Okay.
So what we provide in that particular training is that when people in the corporate world are coming to us, we provide them the trainings in which we walk the way with them. We see all the problems what they are facing. And also many times it is like the people who have already reached that particular position in corporate world, they need time adjustments a lot. Again, group sessions can be a problem.
True. Actually.
So at that time also, if they need time adjustment, they want sessions to be conducting as per their needs. The full curriculum is to be designed at what they wanted. At that time, this Sarthi training comes in the picture.
Actually, because Sarthi will give them a freedom of time, freedom of day.
Exactly.
And they can actually surrender to their coach.
The mentor will be there for them. The total 1 hour is dedicated for that particular person. They will be speaking, they will be learning what is there, and they will be deciding the days also, in how much duration they want. Many times they don't have that much time, and many corporate people have too much time kind of a thing. They can spare 3 to 4 months, and some people can't spare. They need daily trainings, but they have to complete in 50 days, 40 days. At that time also, this training becomes very important.
So Vinita ma'am, suppose a student or any young professional, right, is listening to this podcast and right now and thinking कि भाई सब कुछ ठीक है मैम, सब समझ में आ रहा है, but उनको चाहिए एक रोड मैप कि करना क्या है. If I want to improve my corporate communication, what I need to do? तो क्या किया जाए?
The first and foremost thing is start now.
What to start?
Speak daily, practice daily, start thinking in English.
Speak daily. किसके साथ बात करूँ मैं? With whom should I speak?
The first thing is you can join a course. You will get people. There are many courses which are there which can give you opportunity to join daily and speak to strangers.
Wow.
So that is also one type of a course available. So that is, they can join it any time of the day whenever they are free. During their lunch break, during their chai break, they can join it, they can speak to the strangers, they will get one topic, they will start speaking daily. That is one way they can start off. Another thing is they should start thinking with emotions rather than intelligence.
How is it possible?
I'll tell you now, for example, if we are telling them from our childhood, we are taught always A for apple, B for ball kind of a thing. So at that time, we are taught about images. If I tell you A for apple, automatically you will think of an apple. You will not think of the word written apple. So thinking in English is start thinking in words. Start thinking in emotions. So never think about the pictures at that time. If you are thinking in words, you will be very fluent while you are trying to speak and trying to get new words at that time. So that is actually thinking in English which is happening. If we tell someone to speak on some particular topic even in their mother tongue, they won't be able to speak it continuously, because at that time thoughts are not there, that idea generation is not there. तो वो भी बहुत important है, आइडिया जनरेशन. एंड आइडिया जनरेशन कैसे आएगा जब तक हमें वो वर्ड्स ही पता नहीं होंगे जो हमें बात कर रहे हैं. सो स्टार्ट थिंकिंग इन दैट एंड स्पीक डेली फॉर 7 minutes, for 8 minutes. स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग. Join some sessions which will help you in that. That is the only way. You have to give it a start. Only thinking will not help. मुझे करना है. Jump into the water to learn swimming.
True.
If you have to ride a bicycle, सिर्फ ये सोच के कि नहीं मुझसे पेडल नहीं हैंडल होगा, हैंडल कैसे पकड़ूं, it will not help you. So you have to ride the bicycle to learn that.
Actually.
So start now.
Okay. So एक rapid fire round करते हैं आपके साथ.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to answer in a very concise way.
Okay.
95% English subjective marks or 95% in real communication, which is more important?
Real communication any time.
तो जो हम अच्छा नहीं अभी क्वेश्चन नहीं अभी सिर्फ रैपिड फायर.
Okay.
Improving English for an interview or upcoming life opportunities?
Life opportunities.
Hard work silently or hard work with visibility?
Hard work with visibility.
One word every professional should stop using.
Just.
Okay. One thing students focus too much on.
Perfection.
So they should not.
They should not. Start it. Mistakes will help you.
Okay. Achha, classroom English in 3 words.
Classroom English is clear but cold.
Clear but cold. That's very nice. Corporate English in 3 words.
Warm, welcoming, intentional.
Okay. I'll tell you a sentence and you have to fill the blank.
Okay.
Your degree may get you an interview, but your communication
Will get you an actual job offer.
okay. So your degree may get you an interview, but your communication will give you the job offer.
Yes.
Actually, ma'am, it has been a wonderful talking to you. हम लोग, बात कर रहे हैं.
Same here.
We are talking about a lot of things. So finally, I want to ask you that many employees, like एक organization में ना बहुत employees they join from different regional mediums.
Yes.
Some pass from Marathi medium, some pass from Urdu medium, Hindi medium, Bengali medium. So they are technically capable, but they often struggle with fluency and corporate English. If they focus on 3 things, what should they focus on? कोई अगर 3 चीज़ पे उनको focus करना हो तो क्या होना चाहिए?
See, that mother tongue impact is always there, and that is our identity. It will always be there. That mother tongue effect will always be there. So don't be ashamed of that. Start practicing English as a skill, not as a language. You can start it as a language first, but take it over to skill. It's a medium of communication. Understand that. So once you will accept that English is also a medium of communication, you will be having kind of a friendship with English. So here again I'll give an example of the same. When Sridevi was learning English, she also had that. At the end, when she was giving a speech in English, at that time also that mother tongue effect was seen, and it should be. It will not be perfect in one go, but do it daily, practice it daily, join the sessions.
And by chance, if I'm speaking wrong English, what about what people will be talking or thinking about us?
People will anyway think about us, and if we are important, they will think about us. So never worry about what people are thinking. Once you are making a mistake, you will learn, and you will have a mentor to correct you. So make all the mistakes, but learn it. More than perfection, try to start doing something. Perfection automatically will come.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. It was pleasure talking to you.
Same here, sir. Same here. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, ma'am. If you're a student, I don't know, you're a graduate student or postgraduate student, or you are an employee, you are going for an interview, or you have already got into interview and now you are going for a promotion. I don't know who are you, but I know one thing, communication is important. And if you don't communicate effectively, you will never get promotion, you will be always left out. It's very important. It's not about, again, the quality of your English. I'm talking about the quality of your performance, the quality of your voice, the quality of your confidence. It should be always head high. Never forget, English will get you enter into the room. But if you want to stay in the room, if you really want to sustain in the room, then you need to have a corporate communication, and you can always change that. There is always a way out, and there is always a mentor like Vinita ma'am.
Yes.
Right? So
Always.
if anyone is interested to get trained by Vinita ma'am, I'll be I'll be mentioning her class link, Sarthi link also in the description. Please click on the link and you can directly communicate with Vinita ma'am and her team. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next episode of the Subhash Kartik Show. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.